One of democracy's defining features is change of leadership, because when someone usurps power and maintains it for a long time, the country regresses and embarks on a path to authoritarianism. Lukashenko spent 28 years in power, Putin 23 years, Orban 17 years.
Ha nem tévesztjük szem elől 56 eszméit, olyan kormányt választhatunk magunknak, amely azonnali tárgyalásokat kezd az orosz csapatok kivonásának haladéktalan megkezdéséről.
Once upon a time, in 1989, a young politician named Viktor Orban advocated for free elections and the withdrawal of Soviet troops from Hungarian territory. Viktor was only 26 years old, and his party Fidesz consisted of mostly young people who instilled hope for a democratic Hungary in its population. However, when in power, Viktor Orban gradually shifted his liberal views to more right-wing ideologies, exerting control over the media and the elite. In 1998, he became the youngest prime minister in Hungary's history. His inclination towards authoritarianism was already starting to emerge. Orban systematically tailored his party to his needs. Liberals gradually left the alliance, making way for more loyal politicians to take their place. Although Orban lost the subsequent elections, in 2010, Fidesz secured an absolute majority in the parliament, and Orban became prime minister once again. He has remained in power ever since. Viktor Orban's rule is marked by the transformation of young European democracy into an illiberal state. He has created a system to keep himself in power, established close ties with Russia and China, and openly challenges the European Union.
Lesz egy vegyes civilizáció, amely egy iszlám és keresztény együttélésre, vegyes civilizációra építi a jövőjét, és vagyunk mi itt Közép-Európában, akik továbbra is keresztény civilizációként képzeljük el Európát, amit úgy szoktunk kifejezni, hogy Európa maradjon az európaiaké.
The migration crisis of 2015 played into the hands of Viktor Orban, whose views were becoming increasingly far-right. Facing criticism from the European Union, Orban formed closer alliances with Russia and China. It is under his rule that Hungary has become a destabilizing element in the European Parliament and NATO. Since the beginning of the full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Hungary has been hindering the implementation of sanctions against Russia and the provision of assistance to Ukraine more than any other country.
My position is that looking at the reality, looking at the figures, looking at the surroundings, looking at the fact that NATO is not ready to send troops, it's obvious that there is no victory for poor Ukrainians on the battlefield. That's my position.
The Hungarian Prime Minister embraces Russia's narrative, using it to replace the values and international obligations that are the foundation of democracy. There are many possible routes of this hostile stance towards Ukraine. But do the Hungarian people share Orban's point of view? The person who once gave Hungarians the opportunity to feel like a nation is now turning Hungary into a political outcast in Europe, and this is becoming more and more evident as time goes on.